And for more on China's stock market and the global economy, CCTV's Shraysi Tandon sat down for an exclusive interview with Stephen Schwarzman. He's the founder of the Blackstone Group and recently partnered with Beijing's Tsinghua University to create a scholarship program. Shraysi asked him why he decided to create such a program.
In 10 of the last 15 times that you've had in world history a rising power challenging an established power, you've had wars. 10 out of 15 times. And those are shooting wars, not trade wars. And I don't want to be one of the 10 out of 15 where it goes wrong. I want to help it be one of the 5 out of 15 where it's gone fine. And to do that, I started thinking, how do you get in the way, in effect, of history and reduce the probabilities of misunderstandings? And I looked at the Rhodes program, which is a terrific program, and said if we can get the best and the brightest to go to China, see what it's like, meet the leaders of the country, take them on trips around China, get them a mentor from the real world, a famous person who's achieved a lot in China, meet the other students at Tsinghua, meet the students that they're going to be living with from around the world, that if we do that and teach them academically a master's degree with a lot of information on China as well as in their own disciplines, that this would be a unique program. And these superstars, sort of take Bill Clinton as an example who went to the Rhodes, that these superstars, when they get older, they're going to be able to interpret what China is doing.
When you look at China's economy, growth is slowing in China. First quarter GDP this year, 7%. But when you look at the Chinese stock market, it's one of the hottest stock markets right now. How do you have a slowing economy and a red-hot stock market?
The reason is that China has a non-convertible currency, and they have massive savings. So if you had a lot of money, where can you put it? Well, you can put it in a bank, and you get a relatively low rate of interest. You can put it in the real estate market, which is a big favorite in China, but real estate's been going down. So if you were putting money into asset classes that are going down, would you continue to do that? The answer is most people won't. So that leaves you only one other place to put your money, which is the stock market. And so because the Chinese market isn't huge, and a lot of the stocks are not very liquid, when you barrel into a mid-sized stock market like China with massive amounts of money all at the same time, there's only one thing that will happen. Everything pretty much will go up. And the more it goes up, the more people get excited about it, the more they buy.
Real estate investments are doing very well for Blackstone. Surely the low interest rates are helping because real estate is a game played with predominantly borrowing money. The Federal Reserve, everyone agrees, is going to raise interest rates this year. Do you see that impacting the core business at all?
I went to a meeting, I guess 2 months ago, we were discussing the impact of interest rates. And a surprising fact, which will actually shock you, is that in 25 of the last 26 years, where real estate interest rates went up, the value of houses went up. They didn't go down. Now, why is that? The reason is that when interest rates go up, it's typically for one of two reasons. Either inflation's going up, and real estate does quite well with inflation, or interest rates are going up because the economy's strong. And if the economy is strong, then people have more money to pay more for houses. So that one works just the opposite.
When you look at the Eurozone, growth is still very sluggish, but they are healing from, from some countries being on the brink of recession. What sort of opportunities do you see in the Eurozone?
Well, we've been huge buyers of assets in the Eurozone over the last two to 3 years. We always did so wondering whether Europe would ever grow and not needing it to. So for our existing portfolio, this is a very good thing that's happening. In real estate, there'll continue to be more sales from the financial system of real estate, and we are, very active buyers in real estate, and that this is normal type of cycle. It's been very hard to do private equity deals in Europe because the prices have been high, but there basically hasn't been much growth at all. And to be successful in the private equity business, you have to improve companies, and they have to expand. You don't make your money by cutting costs. That's a very short-term type of thing, and no one will pay you much for that. The way you really make sustained good profits is by expanding businesses. It's hard to expand businesses in a continent that doesn't have any aggregate growth.
That was Stephen Schwarzman, founder, CEO, and chairman of the Blackstone Group. All right.